What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be doing a no guideline fade, that is creating a fade without setting in a guideline. Y'all stay tuned, we're going to get right to it. Right now I'm just combing down the hair in the direction that it grows so I can make sure that I'm starting off with a good canvas, and I'm going to be cutting through the hair and not fighting with the hair. So he just wanted a little taken off the top. Right now I'm just cutting him down with the 2-guard. And y'all make sure y'all like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my page. I appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all for giving me a chance just to show you what I do inside the shop. This is my very first video recording, so please bear with me. I'm gonna be missing some cuts. My camera was acting funny. I was trying to set up during this video, and I had people helping me set up. So right here on the sides, I began knocking him down with the 1.5, and then I moved over to this 1-guard that you're seeing me cut with right now. And I'm cutting the hair, but I'm also closing my clipper as I move down. So I started with it open, and as I move down, I'm just cutting it down one by one with the notch, just moving down in the fade. I'm also using my Onyx JRLs. These are some very nice clippers. They cut very smooth. I love the guards. They're not metal clip guards, but they're still great. So moving along all the way around the head. Now I'm going against the grain with my 1.5. As I said, I'm starting open because I'm further up in the fade. And as I move down, I'm gonna be closing it one at a time with the click. And y'all, the click on this clipper is so smooth. It's not loud at all. It's not annoying. This is the first clip I had that clicks with the lever, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I love it. So again, starting open with the clipper, and then I'm gonna click the notches one at a time as I move down within my blend. Trust the process, y'all. You're gonna see it come together. I know I'm a little country and everything, but you know. So I hope y'all enjoying this video, and tell me what you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Leave your comments. I'm cool on comments. I don't care if it can be good criticism, bad criticism. I'm one of these barbers out here that's looking to grow. So anyways, right now I got the 1-guard on, and as you can see, looking at the back and looking at the sides, you can see that fade coming together. You can see that blend coming together. So again, starting open, and I'm just going right up under that 1.5 where I finished with the lever all the way closed, and I started with my 1 completely open. And we just smoothing that blend out as we go, smoothing that blend out. And you know, I know they tell you to flick, do a C motion. Doing the C motion is not necessary all the time. It's cool if you don't want to like flick. You'll save on your wrist anyways. But I do flick in some areas I don't. In the back area, most of the time I will use most of the blade. And on my sides, I tend to use my corners, at least 3 teeth. But right now I'm using most of the blade until I come around that curve. Then I start using my corners. I use the whole blade until I get around that curve, and then I start using my corners. Forgive me, y'all. Like I said, I'm new to this, trying to become true to this. So just bear with me on the video. And as you see, as I move down, I'm closing my lever 1 notch at a time. Back on the side, starting the same thing again. Clipper all the way open, under that 1.5 close. And I'm just moving down. And if y'all don't mind, tell me how y'all do y'all face. Like, do you start with guidelines? Do you start from the top of the fade, or do you start from the bottom of the fade? How do you do your blends? Because I've cut all types of ways, and I'm just trying to find out what's best for me. I like this method right here, and I'm not gonna lie, it takes me longer to cut this way than it does when I'm using guidelines. But the thing about it is I don't have to fight with guidelines. So I like this method better. And the more I do it, the better I get. my time to come, the muscle memory comes. And I do this by using reference points, meaning am I going to start from the bottom of the vertical bar up, or do I want to start under the vertical bar? Reference points helps out a whole lot. But anyways, right here we got the 0.5 on now. So now I'm just, working it down. Started with my lever open, working my way down into the blend, closing it as I move down in the blend. Like I always say, if you start up, you want to have your lever opened up. If you start down, you want to have your lever closed down. Moving to the back of the head, same steps, y'all. Same steps. We just moving this blend over into the next area. Lever all the way open. And as I move down into that blend, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm closing that lever down one notch at a time. And again, y'all, this is called the No Guideline Fade. You can do this on fades, you can do this on tapers, you can do this on any haircut. You do not have to set a guideline in order to complete a haircut. You just gotta know your clippers. You just gotta know your guards, and you need to know your reference points. Reference points helps out the most. So y'all, as you can see, somebody just walked past. We do wear uniform in our shop. For me, I like it. It's pretty cool. We all together. And man, we work as a team. We work as a family up in here. We just came back from the hair show in New Orleans, 2024, August 17th through the 20th, I believe. It was real nice. I will say it wasn't like it was last year in April. It could have been better, in my opinion. It wasn't a lot of vendors there, but I had a lot of fun. The classes were nice. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really take haircut classes when I go to these events. I'm not telling people not to, because if you need that help, I encourage you to go. Me, I'm more so on the business side. You know, I want to know about the money. I want to know how to manage my money. So when y'all go to these hair shows, man, try to take some of those business classes, those marketing classes, those social media classes. Man, you learn a lot. And it's not just about looking at who got the best hair. Like, it's education, continued education. And I'm always trying to get continued education. So right here, as you can see, I don't have a guard on right now. You can tell the blade is a lot more shiny. I know these blades are black. Looks so nice, y'all. I love the way these blades look, and I love the way they cut. But it's the same thing all the way around the head. Anytime you put on the guard or when you take off the guard, I started with my blade open, right under that 0.5 closed, and I'm continue to work my way down the blend. Forgive my arm being in the way. Like I said, y'all, I'm new to these videos. I'm just trying my best to give y'all the best content I can. And as I go back and watch my videos and go over them, I see my mistakes, and I promise y'all I'm gonna get better. I get better with these views and angles and all that type of stuff. But yeah, I'm just going in, and when I'm on the side of the head, I use my corners. I always use my corners. And the way I use my corners really depends on the direction that the hair is growing in. So, I mean, all the hair doesn't always grow in the same direction, especially depending on the client due to how they brush or comb the hair. So yeah, working my way down. Now you can see that the fade is in there. It's coming together. It's coming together real nice. And I just, take my time and try to smooth this out as best as I can. The thing about doing this is, like, you really have to trust the process. You have to trust yourself. And you gotta know that you can do it. Like, you know your guards, you know your clipper, you know your client's hair texture, hair density, and what's gonna work. you can do this fade on anybody. And when I say this fade, I mean not creating a guideline. You can blend anything without setting a guideline. So right here, I'm just gonna line them up. This particular client hasn't had a haircut in about 3 weeks. So his hairline is actually overgrown. Like, I know it doesn't look like, but right here, I'm kind of lining up his bangs right now. Like, this is actually hanging over his hairline on it, the right side that you see. But this is also my nephew, KJ. He handsome, man. I know. Yeah, he a good client. Every time he get in the chair, man, he sit there like a grown man. Sit better than some adults. But yeah, right now I'm using my corner in that corner just so I can make sure I get that good 90 degree. And pay attention to your clients, you guys. I always ask questions, you know. Make sure the client wants a natural hairline, or they may want that box look. You have some people that have kind of an oval shaped hairline and they want you to keep it natural. Respect the client. You have some clients that have an oval shaped hairline, but they want it straight across. Hey, you got to give the clients what they want. And when you're lining up, use your comb. It helps because you can comb that hair back down and you will end up seeing some of that hair that was actually running away from the liners when you were lining them up. Okay, so yeah, right here I'm combing down and I can see the hair that's lining, that's going over the line up. Now right here, now I'm actually cutting back towards this line, because at first I was just lining that young man's bangs up, and nah, we're not gonna do that, because if I didn't do what I'm doing now, he probably would have had a slanted hairline, and I can't have my nephew or anybody that gets out of my chair like that. And also tell me, like, how do y'all feel when clients come back and tell you that, you know what I'm saying, that, hey man, last time, you know, the haircut wasn't like it normally is, like you may, like they may say the blend wasn't like, you know, it's blended as normal, you know, I ain't mad, but you know, yeah, it was kind of, you ain't blend me right. Like, how do y'all take that criticism? How does it feel when a client tell you that? For me, but right here, I will say that I am cleaning up the back. I'm not going in hard with my liners because I don't want to set in a harsh line that I will also have to blend out. So I'm flicking out as I move up. But anyways, I've actually had that happen before. And for me, like I said, I'm always willing to learn. So when this particular client told me that, I was disappointed, but at the same time, I was happy that my client told me that, because it puts me back on game. It keeps me, you know, mindful when I'm doing haircuts to make sure that I'm pushing out the best thing as possible. And even though there was an issue that day with that client, it doesn't matter to me. And the issue was I was having a panic attack. But anyways, even though I was having a panic attack, I still wanted to push out, you know, a good haircut. So for me, it's no excuse. For my client, it was an excuse. But I want to do my best every time I'm cutting hair. And forgive me, y'all. I know y'all can't see what's going on the other side, but I was doing the same thing, just cleaning up that hair that was under the fade. But yeah, I love when clients come back and let me know things, because for one, it creates a great relationship between me and that client. And hey, the client came back, so they like something. But it also makes me a better barber. It makes my craft better. And right now, I'm really just cleaning up areas that I feel need to be cleaned. I'm smoothing out areas that need to be smoothed out. Pretty much, this is the detailing side of the haircut, making sure everything is flowing and flowing right. Look at that fade, y'all. Y'all see that fade? Look good, don't it? And on the other side, I'm doing the same thing. I'm just detailing the fade, making sure the fade is gonna come out clean and crispy, making sure I get everything in order that I may feel that's not in order that I may have missed journey fade. Just like when I do my guideline fades, at the end I always detail. Detailing is what shows your work. Look at the cut. Blended, he in there. This is the cut, y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching the video. Thank you. Like, subscribe, and share. Y'all have a blessed evening.